All right, let's take this condor from behind. The best way to take a massive condor. 1, 2, and 3. He's trying to roll me, but too late. Already blown you. That was a pretty tame clip, but that's what people are used to from me. Well, I'm not seeing tame clips, but seeing some pretty epic Battlefield content. Actually, please leave a comment down below. When you think of my name, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? And if you're new, you just don't have to answer that. And be nice. Come on, I know there's a few jokers out there. So these videos are kind of something which are always aimed at subscribers. It's basically from me to you, what's happening, a few things to get off my chest. So if you're a subscriber, then you're going to be definitely interested. But if you're brand new, you might not care for what I've got to say. If that's the case, then don't worry. The gameplay in the background isn't generic bot-like gameplay. It's pretty awesome, and you might enjoy some of my other content. So hopefully you stick around. I've noticed recently that a few people have been kind of worried about me. So I want to address that firstly. A lot of people have said I don't need to upload videos every day anymore. I kind of proved the point. I got to 100, and there's just no need. I really don't know how to answer it, but I'll do my best. Day 148 in a row of uploading Battlefield 2042 content. This is what this video is right now. And the goal was always 1 month. And then 1 became 2. And before I know it, I had to get to 100. And I got to 100. And here we are 48 videos later. That's ridiculous. Where's the content? How am I getting the content? Well, my videos are what you would say evergreen videos. It's just me having fun on a game. And that gameplay seemingly is infectious to many people, and they latch onto it and they just enjoy it because it's different to the norm and the way Battlefield is played as a game, and definitely as creating content on it. It's something different which hopefully you enjoy. What I've noticed is when I've had a goal, the channel was driving forward, the subscribers, the new people coming in, really pushing it, wanting me to succeed was insane. And then we went to 100 days and it was still the same sort of push forward. We're all headed in the same direction. It was fantastic. But from 100 to 48, what I've seen definitely, and it's not my fault, it's a factor of things. I've seen a decline in that because I haven't got a goal now. It's just like SQUID's uploaded another video every single day and it's expected. And maybe people have got bored, so that's why they're like, just calm down with the videos. You don't need to do this anymore. Well, it's become routine, and yes, routine can become very monotonous if you're not enjoying what you're doing, and maybe people are starting to pick up on that a little bit. And don't get me wrong, it's not necessarily the game, it's just where the game is at in its life cycle at the moment. So when a season launches, you get this player influx, you get this hype, and everybody's positive. And obviously when the season starts to wear off, that goes on the decline. You see views go up and down, and it does hit you quite hard. And I don't believe Season 5 was the best season. Practically not played the new map because it just isn't big enough for me. And then I could go back to Season 4's map, and that was Flashpoint, right? Again, it wasn't a great map for me. So for me, the best last map was probably Stranded. Spearhead, Flashpoint, and Reclaim just don't really fit my playstyle. So I've definitely felt the strain for the past God knows how many months. So what you're seeing is me hanging on for Season 6 and the new map in hope it is something that I definitely want to play and can make good content on. Some might call it desperation. It feels like it some days, it does. The only thing I'm struggling with is the lack of content. So I'm hanging on for Season 6 and just fingers crossed. I'll cross bridges as I get to it, as long as I make it there. But Season 6 is on the horizon-ish. It could be really good. It could be really bad. And then I will make decisions based on what we find out then. Battlefield isn't a franchise that I'll ever walk away from. Ever. Whatever Battlefield game is current is the one that I will be making my content on and live streaming. But there does come a point where there's just not enough people searching Battlefield, so YouTube will not push that content. Your subscribers, like you guys probably listening to this now, have walked away from Battlefield, so not many of you will want to watch the content. And then that's when you have to reevaluate the situation and adjust. Otherwise, end of the channel, end of the job, that's it. Community, everything's just gone. And all out the window. And some of you guys listening to this know that's just not how I do things. No towel thrown in here. I know a lot of channels have stepped away early days from Battlefield, and I know recently a lot of them are just taking a break, or they just can't find any content to make videos on. So a lot of things going on in my mind, how to prolong the channel until, whether it be the next Battlefield or, you know, do DICE have something up their sleeve? I mean, I'm not going to get into this, but I do feel like if Season 6 is the end, they can't just leave it a year and a half, 2 years to the next Battlefield. I feel like something has to be there, and I just pray that they're working on something and they have like a stopgap, whether it be more stuff in Paul, I don't know, but that's another story. Some of you may have seen at the end of the last couple of videos, I included some random games on the end. I just wanted to gauge your feedback and your reaction to me playing other things, but yet still show you Battlefield. And I very quickly got that, although you liked it, it was just a bit weird adding it to the end of a Battlefield video. And I was like, you know what, they're right. What was I thinking? You know, I'm human, I make mistakes. Although I had fun playing a bit of Chivalry 2 and a bit of Dead by Daylight, I was like, that just doesn't make no sense. So I instantly stopped that. So if you're wondering, yeah, it was a bit weird, but I did have fun. I get asked a lot, what games do I want to play coming up? And to be honest, I haven't really looked. I've been so engrossed with growing the channel and my community and just trying to fill it full of positivity that I've not really looked for much. I mean, again, you can leave a comment down below if you think there's anything that I would be suited for. But what I will say is this: channels get locked in by YouTube like to a niche. So mine is Battlefield. If I had to upload a video, I don't know, let me say Apex Legends, you know, a few rounds on that, YouTube would be like, hang on a minute here, SQUiD, your subscribers like Battlefield. If you upload Apex, they're either gonna not watch or unsubscribe. We don't want them to leave our website, so let's not push it. And believe me, you might think this is a myth. It isn't. Some channels can get away if at the start of the channel's life they upload in multiple different games and the subscribers got used to it, so they still click no matter what. But once you're locked in, trust me, to break out is near on impossible, and it kills so many channels. So I've got to be really clever with how I do things and what I do. It's not as simple as just saying, you know, today I'm going to play this, because at the end of the day, I've seen it and I've done it and I've lived it, and it's awful. You put on a game that you think you might want to play. This happened to me when support stopped on BF5. Tried playing a few different games. Nobody turns up to the live stream because you're not known for that. They don't follow you for that. But then you get a couple of absolute legends who obviously do. And unfortunately, it becomes very difficult to support yourself playing it. So therefore, you go back to what you know. And for me, that is Battlefield. But thankfully, I really love the franchise. These videos can always end up like, I don't know, it's like we're sat at a table with a drink and I'm just offloading on you. But you know what? I feel like it's important to be transparent, because YouTube for me is not just my journey, it's our journey. Nothing gives me more satisfaction and happiness than when I see returning subscribers, whether it be comments, whether it be how long they've been a member for, or not even that, just they tell me how long they've been watching. It's awesome. And like one said to me once, they're here for the journey, and that really hit home. So with all that being said, where do we go? I guess right now it's playing it day by day, what I've been doing pretty much for some time, but just waiting on Battlefield. And you know, they say that you're only as good as the tools you're working with, or in my case, the game. And to some extent, I agree with that. And I feel I have well and truly got the best out of myself, out of the game, and probably even then some. This is the Battlefield where I have grown the most. And in many people's eyes, this is one of the worst Battlefields. But how can I see it that way when it's gave me so much? But to be honest, I've also gave it everything I have. I like to test myself and set myself targets. I do. Believe it or not, I always wake up on a morning with the best intentions to give the best I have. And there are admittedly some days where maybe I don't do that, where I take the easy route or what I feel like is possibly the quickest route to give myself the best chance that day to succeed. I need to push myself more. But if you guys think that there is a goal that you would like to set me, especially those of you who know me, then leave a comment down below and I will obviously read those. Every single day it does get that little bit harder, but I can't accept that. Again, I think I've said this in the past. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Only time will tell. I also set myself a target to upload 3 shorts on a different channel every single day as well for this month, which I'm still doing. So 26 days of 3 shorts in a row. Do you see where I'm going with this? I'm obsessive. I get obsessed. I can't stop. I always want to make people happy. I'm a people pleaser. It's who I am. I can't help it, and always put myself last and just want to make people happy. You know, I've had some nice emails that I won't go into in too much detail, but how much I've helped people and them get through difficult times really means a lot. And I know, again, there's a bunch of you'll say, SQUID, just stop making videos, but it's not that simple. When it's your job, you've got to make the videos, you've got to try find a way, and believe me, I'll do everything I can to find a way. So guys, thanks for listening. Don't know what we've achieved with that, just me being transparent and letting you know where I'm at in my mind with the channel, with things going forward with Battlefield. Right now it seems to be in a bit of a lull. I've seen it analytically and with my own eyes, and I feel it because I'm a Battlefield fan and I play every single day, so I'm there with you guys. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Please leave your comments down below. I'd love to read them, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.